Good morning, Dave here, that foreign bloke in Udon Thani, Thailand. Thursday, the 3rd of June, and I'm just going to go up to the village and fill the moped, Jaew's moped. She runs around until it's absolutely empty, so it's my job to fill to fill the tank. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I'll take you along, show you that, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so just filled up exactly 120 baht and it just about went in. Lorries. 120 baht and full to the brim. So take this back now and I'll keep Jaew going for a while. Off we go. Okay, back from the village. Moped all filled and ready to go, so she can go off on an adventure, so back and forth to Nadong and what have you, and I won't need to worry about her running out of petrol. So yeah, today's Thursday, so we'll be work as usual. Earlier on I didn't film it, but our cat, who always disappears, he's been gone for a week. Jaew found him in about a mile away, 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers away, something like that. So I went and fetched him in the car and put him in the cat basket and brought him back. So he's now in the house. He's been fed and he's sleeping. So all are present and correct at the moment. Jaew is over in the rice paddy preparing. Not too much water at the minute, but she's doing, as you can see, there's a little bit of water on the edge here, but it's dry in the middle. Anyway, it's hot. We're expecting rain at the weekend, Sunday a lot, so we shall see. Okay, Friday morning and we are off into the city, doing the usual chores, errands, pig feed, vegetables for the pigs, bananas, etc., and a bit of grocery shopping and some medication and what have you in the pharmacy in the city. So just stopped at the bank at the minute. I'm in the car park waiting for Jaew. She's gone to the bank and then we will be on our way. I'm not going to film anything that you haven't already seen before, nothing untoward. These are pretty routine things that we do most weeks, so not going to bore you with the same old detail, but anything should happen that was of interest, I will certainly show you.
เป็นประเทศหนึ่งในทวีปอเมริกาเหนือและก็ยังมีสถานที่ท่องเที่ยวมากมายหลายแห่งที่มีความสวยงามและน่าท่องเที่ยวเป็นอย่างมากนะคะเช่นรีสอร์ท
Okay, Friday evening, I should say, about 8:30 in the evening, and we're just watching the lightning. Now I'm hopefully going to be able to show you some of this, some amazing lightning at the minute. We did have some rain earlier, but in the distance there's some really good lightning, so let's see if I can film a little bit of it to show you. Okay, well there you are, a little glimpse of it. Of course, the minute you switch the camera off, there comes loads of lightning, and the minute you switch it on, nothing much happens. But you've got a little bit of a look. But it's been lighting up the whole sky over there, so yeah, quite interesting. Good Saturday morning to you. It's about 9:30 or so, 10 o'clock. We've had breakfast, we've fed all the animals, we've done some laundry. Jaew's just sorting out the corn that we got yesterday for the pigs, and doing a few chores, and then we are off on a bit of a trip to the opposite side of the city. It's not that far out of town, but it's quite a long way from here. Jaew's going to go to a clinic for orthopedic. She has a lot of trouble with her pain in her arms. And then we'll just have a run about and see what we find out down that way. So we're off down there now in a little while, and come along and see how it goes. Okay, so we have arrived at the clinic. It's here in the grounds of this big fancy house, and Jaew's gone in there, so I'm going to just have a little look around while we're here. This is a village about 10-15 kilometers south of the ring road, on the road out towards Khon Kaen, and then in off the main road and up some country lanes. But the clinic has been recommended to Jaew by several people, which is why we've come all this way. She's been having a lot of problem with tendonitis, I think inflammation in her tendons anyway, in her arms, and the rigours of doing work on the farm does not help. So she's going to come to this doctor and see what they have to say about things. Anyway, this is a nice big house on grounds. Anyway, after we've been here, we're going to go out to Nong Sang, which isn't that far from here, and up to Phu Phai Lom, and have a little bit of a day out and eat some lunch and what have you. So yeah. Okay, so Jaew got a treatment with the doctor. She's had some injections and what have you. Now we are in Nong Sang, and we can just buy some lunch, have a picnic up at Phu Phai Lom. So we're going to have some grilled chicken and som tam and the likes. How do you hit that? Huh? Okay, so we're parked under a shade parking, and we are in the forest, in the jungle. At Phu Phai Lom, up in the mountain. It's actually a little bit cool up here, nice temperature, and there is rain forecast. It rains a lot up here compared to where we live down the way, but hopefully it'll keep off for a couple of hours. We're going to eat our picnic now. We got grilled chicken, som tam, Kanom Jin, all sorts of things to eat, and there is a waterfall here that we haven't been to. It's Namtok Tan Ngam. So let's see if we can find that. I think the last time we were up here it was closed. We've been to another one which is not far from here as the crow flies, called Khoi Nang. It's quite a way to drive back down through Nong Seng and round, but anyway, I'll leave a link where we are and you can see that. But we're going to have our picnic lunch first, and then we shall go and find a waterfall. Okay, picnic all ready. We've got sticky rice. We've got another 2 packets the same size in there. Jaew's got Kapun, Kanom Jin, and we've got chicken, grilled chicken, and yeah, yum yum yum. Lunch in the forest. Okay, well, lunch was very nice, and now we are looking for the waterfall. But Jaew just spoke with a guy who said there was no water at the minute. Not until August, so I don't know. Slippery. Luckily I've got my work shoes with the non-slip soles, which doesn't mean I won't slip, but it means I've a much less chance of slipping. So let's see where we get to. Alright, well, we met some people on the way down and they said no water in the waterfall, only stone. So Jaew carried on. I said I'm not struggling to get down there to not see anything. We may go to the other waterfall, to Khoi Nang, but no, I wasn't going to see a waterfall with no water. So I've come back to the car absolutely done it. I only went up and down a few steps, but it's hard work and uneven walking in the forest walks for me. But yeah, anyway, we shall see whether there's a waterfall to show you or not somewhere else. Alright, back in Nong Seng. Jaew spotted a shop selling mopeds you want to have a look at, so we shall have a look, see what they have. Okay, well, we've got some prices from motorbikes, or mopeds I should say. Now we're on our way home, but we stopped at a random village. We came upon a market as we were coming into the village. There was a market setting up and whatever, so we thought we'd have a look, seeing as we've never been to this market before. And not exactly sure where we are, but it's on the way back to Movavi, so we'll see. We were a bit early, they weren't really ready, and the rain is coming, so we're going to carry on. Right, that rain was following us all the way back, and I was looking in the mirror a lot of the way. It was getting blacker and blacker, and just this minute got in, so I need to get the washing in quick. Jaew's gone to batten down the hatches on the pigsty, and we're expecting a bit of a storm coming, so yeah. Well, that storm turned out to be a bit of a storm in a teacup. We did have quite a lot of thunder and lightning, not very far away, but from what I could see on one of my weather apps, we were right at the top end of this rather large weather system, so of course we missed it, as we often do. So a slight bit of rain, but nothing to write home about. So that was that, so we get on as if nothing happened. Okay, it is Sunday, the 6th of June, Sweden's National Day. Actually a holiday today, but in Sweden you don't get replacement days for holidays that fall on a Saturday or Sunday, so yeah, not much of a holiday when it's a day off anyway. But not only is it Sweden's National Day, 6th of June is Jaew's birthday, and she is celebrating by working in the paddy field. Yep, she's up to her knees in sludge, weeding out the paddy field over there near the tunnel I love. Not sure what we're going to do later on, but yeah, that's up to her. I don't know whether she wants to do anything or not, but it's typical of her to be busy working on the farm. So her arm is feeling a lot better after the treatment she had yesterday and the injections and the medication she's on. So I'm trying to keep her off the digging. Digging is a bit of an issue because that's one of the things that causes worst problems for her. I got to do a little job with the water pump here that needs adjusting, and if you notice I'm a bit hoarse, that's because I had a problem last night with Cafe. He's been a bit of a pain in the arse, and he is quite he's very friendly, loving and Movavi, but when he gets a bone or a treat, he is really like something possessed. And last night he ran away halfway across the grass here and attacked one of the cats, who was actually not interested in the slightest what he was doing. She was watching what I was doing with the other dogs inside the cage, but I was locked in. I couldn't stop him, so I was stop him, so I was screaming at him. Anyway, all's ended well, but apart from the fact that I'm very hoarse now. He's had a good hiding and he knows what's what, but I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's like this all the time. Whenever there's a bone or a dog treat, he will attack anyone and everyone, and even if they're coming near him or not. So it really is a bit of an issue. But enough said. We'll get on and see what this Sunday has to offer. Right, I'm in Mumon, trying to see if I can find a birthday cake for Jaew. There's a bit of a cafe and what we would call a konditori in Swedish, like a cake shop here somewhere. I've never been, but I have seen some of the cake, so gonna see if I can find her a cake. She doesn't know I've gone out actually, because she's still up to her knees in the paddy field. So I was gonna get ice as well, so I'll just say I'm out getting ice if she calls me, but see if I can find this place now. It's actually very well signposted, so I should find it without a problem. Down here somewhere. Right, this is it. There's quite a few cars here, so hopefully I'll be in luck. I've even got a smoking area up there. Although, I'm not sure, it looks a bit empty at the minute, even though there's cars in the car park. Beautiful lotus flowers down here. That's a very nice place actually. I've never been before, but anyway, let's have a look. Where do we go? That doesn't look very promising. Let's see over here. This looks more like it. Wow, the cakes look amazing, especially that one there. So I've ordered some cakes to take back to Jaew. It's a beautiful place. Cakes are not cheap, but they look very good quality. So yeah, quite a few customers as well. And outside they've got places to sit in the garden and all sorts. Very nice. More buildings over there. Not sure what's over there, but you can walk up there. There are flower gardens and all sorts. This is the outside of the building. I've got my cake, but I just stopped. I was taken aback by these lemons. Look absolutely amazing. Big lemons. You don't really see them like that here in Thailand. But yeah, this is a pretty amazing place actually. I didn't realise it was so big. As I say, they've got signs all over the shop, out towards us, out on the edge of the city, out pointing out this way. And yeah, it's a high class kind of place, not cheap at all, but it is very nice. And it is in Mumon, which is it's actually the area where our big house is, but it's about halfway between the farm and the big house, a little bit off. So that's where I am. Anyway, I'm going to go get ice and then get back to the farm. There she is, tramping around in her bare feet, the birthday girl. Okay, birthday cake time. Yum yum yum. This one seems popular. Alright, well, we had our birthday cake and whatever. Well, Jaew had a bit of a break. She's been working on the farm all day between her pigs and her rice paddies. I've basically taken it easy, but anyway, as you can see, there is weather on the way in, so we shall see what that will bring.